Hey, Scoochie the camera.
Which way you want it?
That's cool. Yeah, just get more of me in the camera. That's what everybody
Yeah.
wants. Nobody wants that.
Does that mean Leslie needs to move the garbage can?
Potentially, yeah. We have a really sophisticated studio.
No, yours looks, they're about the same.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Oh, let's both do it at the same time,
Okay.
and then let's go get ready. Hey, everybody. This is Matt from
Dylan Talks
Toast. Thanks for watching. Oh, wait, go. So we've got two videos going.
Yeah.
It's double live Gonzo, you were saying,
Yeah.
with a little less Ted Nugent.
A little less.
How long is this going to be?
I don't know.
We're going to go for as long as we need to
Because
go.
we got some things we got to talk about.
I have a list of stuff.
Me too, but I didn't write it down, so
Okay.
we better go with yours.
I have to write it down because I have a tiny brain, and if I don't, then yeah. So, hey everybody, this is Matt.
And this is Dylan.
And we are at my shop, but
Yes.
Dylan and his wife came up to see us. They came a week early, and it is so good to have you guys here. I'm really, really excited that you're here, and we've got so much fun stuff going on.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
And
there's-
so, to be clear, what we got going is
Oh, yeah.
over here we got Texas Toast
Mm-hmm.
YouTube channel.
Yep.
And over here we got Dylan Talks Tone YouTube channel.
Yep.
So everybody's watching at the same time. And there is
There's
not
a wager.
there's not really a real competition, but there is.
No, there is. There's a competition.
Who can have more views,
Yes.
more people live. So if you're on Texas Toast, come on over.
Or if you're on Dylan Talks Tone, you know where you want to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
This may be the time for two open tabs to share the love.
Oh, could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You
we
know
all
who's
know
the
really.
real winner,
yeah.
though, Dylan?
Who?
Well, me, but yeah. No, all of you watching are the real winners. So the gentleman's wages, sir, is usually lunch at Popeyes.
All right.
So yeah, whoever wins gets. Oh ho! Chris, it looks like we have a super chat.
From BK.
Oh, BK is going to be
beer.
come into. Thank you so much, BK. The guitar that we are going to be revealing today, in addition to other stuff, we have a courtesy. The pickups came from BK. So
Oh, cool.
very, very cool. Thank
Very
you
cool.
again for that, for your generous.
I'm actually
donation.
excited to try these because I've actually never played these.
Cool. Well, I'm excited because it looks rad, and don't worry, we're going to get to that.
We will.
So first of all, welcome to Colorado.
Thank you.
You guys have been here. You're acclimating to the no humidity.
I love the no humidity.
Yeah.
Leslie is, just so everybody knows, he has Mrs. Toast.
Yeah.
I have Leslie. She's over there.
You don't have Mrs. Tone? Did not-
She's like, no.
No.
So she's over there running my timeline thing and all that stuff. But she was like, I hope I don't get a bloody nose. Like, she's worried about the bloody nose thing.
It is very possible that you will.
I lived in Arizona for 12 years in Flagstaff.
Okay, so yeah,
this
you're
is
used to
this is fine. Yeah.
Okay. So first question is, what's your EDC knife today?
I went back to, so I actually was carrying a Spyderco for a while.
Okay.
And I went back to the Kershaw.
Oh, nice. Okay, so what? Hold on, let me get my danger glasses. So I'm running the Ontario Knife Company Rack 1.
Ooh, that's very large.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have to compensate for lots of stuff. So
I don't
that's
have
cool.
enough room in my pocket for this.
That's why I have these pockets have a special
Oh.
pouch for just such a thing.
This is very nice.
This is very nice too. So we both have liner locks.
Yep.
And yeah, I think.
Assisted
Ooh,
opening.
that's assisted opening. Ooh, that's cool. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
way too rad for me. I can't hang with that.
I like that.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
So Doug Santinello says he's on both channels.
Hey!
Doug, I knew he would. He'd come through for both of us.
Okay, so right before we've got a lot of stuff to talk about, but one of the things we were talking about just a second ago, and I said, no, don't tell me, was internet haters.
Yeah.
And how much I love internet haters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first, Eddie Burke. says,
Eddie Burke!
Super chat challenge and beer.
Oh, harsh.
I think he's laying down the gauntlet.
Oh, right on. Thank you so much, Ed. That's
Yeah.
very, very cool of you, sir.
I would like that.
What?
I would like a super chat challenge between our channels. Would be awesome.
You know, it's not a zero-sum game.
No.
We don't. Yeah, we're not a competition.
No.
Yeah, we're buddies. So,
No.
yeah. Anyway, so internet haters, the
Yeah.
people who aren't our buddies or
Yeah.
whatever they, I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
What happens on your channel with internet haters?
So I've been getting a lot more lately. I think every time the channel goes through a little growth spurt, we get some more new faces.
You guys just hit 40,000 subs.
40,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we gave a guitar away yesterday.
No doubt. That the
Mhm.
Gretsch,
The
right?
Gretsch, yeah.
That was a nice
it was really
looking
cool.
rig.
So, yeah, you know, here's the thing. I don't mind if people don't like what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Because not everybody's going to like what we do.
Yeah.
I figure there's millions of YouTube channels, and they'll go find something that they like.
Yeah.
The only time I get a little annoyed is kind of personal attacky stuff, or if they're there just to like breed hate and discontent.
Mm-hmm.
Because I figure we're making music. This is my whole theory about my job and my place in the world.
Okay.
I feel like me and you make guitars and pickups and all this kind of stuff. And not everybody can do this. And I figure somebody is sitting in a cubicle somewhere at a real job,
Uh-huh.
and they're looking forward to Friday night to play their guitar.
Yeah.
And they want to have good content that gets them in the mood to play guitar and to enjoy their hobby.
Okay.
My job is to make that guy's Friday night and that guy's weekend fun.
Okay, cool.
So if you're not down with that and you're there just to breed hate and discontent, then you're not working with our community very well.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the only thing, you know, if you're
Do you ever kick someone off? Do you ever boot someone off?
I would
for being
say
a dildo?
we've done really good over the last 5 years of like letting everybody know that we got a pretty positive message, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably a half a dozen total.
Okay.
Where I was like, this guy's just a full-on hater, and he's gonna infect somebody else.
Yeah.
Like that's what I don't like.
I've only kicked one guy off, and he sued me.
Oh.
And so I'm like, well, I'm not gonna play that game. Yeah. So I get like the only comments that I delete from my page are anything that's like obviously racist
Oh,
or
yeah.
something that's nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Or anything that's like, sweatygirls.com. I mean, I always
just
go to
started
that.
getting that
I
guy.
go to those websites, but I don't ever let them stay.
You know what's weird? As
I
soon
don't-
as I started hanging out with you, I started getting those.
I don't know who's.
I don't know where they're coming
Yeah,
from.
I don't know either. Yeah.
Anyhow.
How would somebody know that you don't like their comment? What's your favorite comeback to a comment?
My
that
new
is
favorite
just
comeback
ridiculous?
for like, and so I have like sometimes when people send me like silly hate comments about like, hey, I got a question for you. Why are you such a dipshit? It's always like a comment like, you know, now that you can order groceries online, DiGiorno can be delivery and pickup or at home and delivery. So, but my new favorite one is all capital letters, exclamation point at the end, Pantera rules. So if you get that, then yeah, you know that I'm like you're a 13-year-old kid
So
in your mom's basement.
mine is, you must be new here.
Okay, that's a lot more. Yeah, yeah,
You must be new.
yeah.
Joe wants to know what knife he should bring to class next week.
Well, I don't know what you have available, Joe, but like I have lots of spider coats. I don't carry them around very much. Ooh,
Because they're not that good.
Oh, I love my spider coats. Oh, so hold on, wait a second. Here's
This is my
Say-
new.
Uh-oh, you got a new one. You got something else?
my new favorite thing is this open L. Have you ever seen these?
No.
These are like old school. Check it out. So I have cut up lots of sandwiches and burritos with this.
Oh,
Yeah, it's super
Oh.
low tech.
dude, this is like too hard for me.
No way, man. So and if you can lock it open
when
too.
you twist
Yeah, you
it
just
this
got
way.
the old twist lock thing. Yeah. So I've been carrying open L knives for a long time, just for like opening boxes and stuff, and it's a good knife, and they're really cheap. So if anyone shows up to class with an open L knife, then yeah, they're in my cool book. I think you can get those for like $11.
Jeff Child said, Dylan, you made it. Here's to the alcohol fund.
Ah,
All right.
thanks. Thanks. So, do we have anybody else over there? Yeah. Saying anything of consequence? Not yet? Okay.
They're interested in the Prince replica guitar behind you.
Oh, which one? That one? Grab the Prince guitar.
Yeah, I'll grab it for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, I love my haters on YouTube because what I really want is for them to go to whatever like ridiculous forum they're on, which I don't, because I don't go to
Me
ridiculous
either.
forums because I've been kicked.
I quit that a long time ago.
But I want them to go there and tell everyone how much of a douchebag they think I am, so that people will go, well, I'm gonna go check this guy's website out, and maybe one of them will go, oh wow, that's
I'll
cool.
trade you.
So yeah, the Prince replica.
There's like no hum.
Yeah, it's really quiet.
It's super quiet.
So this is a guitar I've been wanting to make for a long time, and I started this many years ago, and it may or may not ever get done. But Prince wasn't a big man. He
No.
was. I mean, he was larger than life, but he wasn't tall. So this is a 24 3/4 inch scale guitar, and the funny thing is like how far this horn comes. It's to like the 7th fret.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I met him in 1996.
Did you really? How
I
tall
did.
was he?
Not.
He's like 5'2", 5'3".
4, 3,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Did he beat you in basketball?
I did not play him in basketball. I met him literally for like 5 minutes.
So you don't have a Charlie Murphy
No, I don't have
behind this. Okay, all right.
This is very cool.
Yeah, so I'm just making this for me, and I've got a friend of mine, Paul, knows the guy who makes these originally, and it's just something that I've been kind of fooling around with. It may never get done. I don't know. Although I do have one of these going. A guy said, "Hey, can you make me one?" I said, "Sure." Okay, well I want it left-handed. Okay, and I want it a little bit bigger because it's very small.
It is
so
very small.
and I said like, well, we can't just make it like proportionately larger because then this horn will be way out here and it just won't look right. So we enlarged it a little bit and we made it. I think we made it a little longer neck so it would feel a little bit like a real guitar, not a toy guitar. And so this is just in sealer right now, and it might get color, it might get finished. I don't know. So yeah,
It's very cool.
yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me
Yeah,
know that.
thank you
someone
for-
wanted to check that out. Okay.
Next on the list.
Next on the list is the green guitar. Do you want to play the green guitar?
I do. I have a green pick.
Oh, okay. So this guitar is one that.
Speaking of haters,
Speaking of haters, oh yeah, this guitar is not wildly popular right now.
It isn't.
And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just such an unusual design. A guy who I met, Scott French, is the guy who I stole this design from. And I'm not going to say I was inspired to build this by Scott French. I all out stole this guitar from Scott French. He went to Roberto Venn a little bit after me, and I talked to them a few times. A very nice guy. I don't know if he's building guitars still, but he was wildly talented. And this guitar was actually commissioned, or it wasn't commissioned. I built this at one of the build your own guitar body classes, and I wanted to show everybody how you could kind of design from within. So we've got 6 days of guitar body classes, you and I do, coming up July 6th, and there's still a few spots open if you guys want to get in on that. You can go to the www, you don't have to say that anymore. You go to TexasToastGuitars.com under classes, July special, and you can make a guitar body not unlike this if you want, or you can make whatever else you want.
Mm-hmm.
So this guitar is done now, and it's got these lace sensor Alumitone pickups. Have you ever seen one in real life?
I have seen them in
What's
real
going
life.
on with what? How come there's no coal?
Well, there is a coil. So there is a magnet. There's 2 magnets, one here and one here.
Okay.
And then the coil is actually in here.
Okay.
So, and then there's like an aluminum plate.
This whole shoot match.
Yeah.
Aluminium for
So,
everybody watching
I was
across
just-
the pond.
I was just telling him, I've never actually played a set of these. And on our channel, over the last 6 months or so, we've been going through some of the more odd pickup types and various things.
Uh-huh.
And like, how does it work? You know, what's the difference between this pickup and that pickup? You know, they look the same. Are they really the same? We've been doing a bunch of those videos.
Yeah.
And we've been getting tons of requests for this.
Oh, hold on, I gotta aim for the right camera.
Yeah.
If
so-
you guys have requested some information on these pickups, I've got some of these that I'm gonna let Dylan fool around with while he's out here. Thanks to BK for sending us those our way.
Yeah, so this was literally on my list to do a video on.
Well,
So-
you might not know this, but a benefactor of ours sent us some pickups, and he said, "I want you to pay it forward with some of these." So I'd like to give you a set of those,
Oh,
courtesy
my
of my
goodness.
friend BK in New York, New Jersey.
So
Do you remember, Chris?
So you have
that was New York.
Jason Albert.
Uh-huh.
I'm here for Dylan Talks Tone. And another one, same guy, because he loves the Prince X. And Jeff Childs, I'm at work, can't stay, but I'm very glad to see you guys made it safely.
awesome.
Excellent.
Thanks, Jeff. We appreciate that.
You got one of Jeff's pickups coming to the
Yeah.
shop soon, right?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
I'll bring it next week.
Okay.
So in the pay it forward,
Uh huh.
what we've been doing on the channel is we've been getting these
Mhm.
with Patreon money, basically, and we do experiments with them. We talk about them, and then we give them away on the channel.
Okay.
So we will, if you are so kind to give.
I
me-
already said it. Everybody knows. So
This
yeah, I
is-
can't
no, that's
take it back
amazing.
now.
I really appreciate that. And then we will do the same.
Okay.
We will pay it forward again, and we'll do our videos. We'll
Cool.
talk about them, and then we'll give them away on our channel.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
We
No,
know what
that's
everyone's
cool.
saying right now.
What?
Hey, shut up and play the guitar, because everybody wants to hear the damn thing.
Yeah, except that then they'll go in the comments and say, you suck. Why don't you buy
Well,
guys
hey.
to come by here and play?
Why aren't you like the awesomest guitar player in the world?
We could get Jesse to come over and shred for a second.
Good.
Oh yeah.
No?
Wow.
So there's, wow,
Use that loud.
here we can throttle it back a little bit. What do you think of those cool tuners?
They're cool.
They are cool. Have we missed any questions, Chris?
Andy Mandiak wanted to know if Alnico 4 is a thing in Dylan's world, and Alana got a lot to say. Just says, hey, just
Hey.
cuz.
What do you think about Alnico 4?
I will build anything with Alnico 4s. I really like them.
Okay.
We made lipstick pickups for a while, actually, the old school Dan Electro style with an Alnico 4. But the cool thing about how we make pickups is, if it is a generally available part, you can go look at my website and be like, oh, I want that, but I want it with this other magnet, and I'll just
Is
do
it
it.
possible to switch magnets, like a pickup with a
Yeah.
switchable magnet? So Andy, if you wanted a pickup that had Alnico 2s because you knew that was a known quantity, but you wanted an Alnico 4 magnet, could you like put that together?
Yeah,
There you go, no brainer.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
So this thing is interesting.
You know, usually when people say something's interesting, that means this is not what I like. Well, how do you feel, or how do you mean it's interesting?
First of all, this guitar body shape
Uh-huh.
I would play this every day. I love this. I don't know why it hasn't garnered the usual interest but I love
Well,
this.
when Scott was making them, he sold every one that he made.
This is
because, yeah, he's
awesome.
a master. Yeah.
And balance and I like this.
Okay.
I like this.
Yeah.
Hanging on a strap, it'll be perfect. And then when you're just sitting and playing on the
Okay.
couch, it's perfect. Like, this is perfect.
Cool.
And I said this in one of my videos a couple weeks ago. We were just talking about this before we came on. There's a lot of custom, quote unquote, custom guitar builders that make necks that feel homemade, not custom made.
Yeah.
And I love your neck.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
do. Anyway, somebody else should play this because I'm.
You wanna here? Let's kick it in the ass and see what it does.
Well, give me some third thing.
Okay. this guitar, Dylan? Don't answer because you also get a free Ginsu knife. No, you don't. Chris, what do you want to sell this one for? All right, I'm going to make the command decision right now because Chris is like, I don't know. How about in the continental United States, shipped with a case for the next 5 days, it's going to be on the website for $1,500.
Oh my God.
And after 5 days, it's going to go up to $2,500. Okay, so if anybody's interested in this guitar, you can take advantage of that deal. It'll be up on the website later tonight or early tomorrow morning, or you can send me an email, texastoastmatt@gmail.com, and we can get this guitar on the way to you if you want to be cool like Dylan from Dylan
Super
Talks
chat from Doug. Dylan
Doug!
rocks.
Thank you. What I was gonna say is $2,500. Makes
Yeah.
total sense.
Yeah.
It makes
You know,
total
most of our custom stuff starts at $2,500.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna let this one go for 15 for the next 5 days. We'll let this one go.
It only weighs like 6 pounds.
Let's talk about what's in it. So this is a swamp ash body, maple neck with you won't believe this, but ebony fretboard. And this ebony came from our friend Brian Nutter in Nashville, and this is a pale moon ebony. And he got a bunch of ebony and rosewood, and he's like, "Hey, I want to give some of this stuff to you guys." And so that's why.
So it's brown.
Well, yeah, it's actually really not ebony-like, but it's absolutely ebony.
I would have called walnut if I would have guessed it.
Some people guess roasted maple. Yeah. This has a reach-around bridge. I'm sorry, wrap-around bridge, and the
Alumitone.
Alumitones from Lace Sensor.
Yep.
Volume, master tone, master switch, and hip shot tuners with the. Get a load of these. They're just like little industrial little buttons,
They're very cool.
and they kind of complete the whole assembly.
And when you're rocking out,
Yes, and you will.
you can flip it over and touch up your guy liner
I was gonna say like you can like shoot lasers
In the
back
vanity
at
mirror.
people.
Vanity mirror, yeah. If you hold it up
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this, it's just like flipping down a
It's
visor.
just like in the car.
Yep.
You just,
Yep. There you go.
It's a CC DeVille model for So anyway, So I love this guitar, and I hope that someone buys it and loves it too.
I love it.
Cool.
I love it. I think it's great.
I want
It's
to
got
talk
the
a
real
little
nice neck treatment, half a real nice neck treatment.
That's right. So half the neck is satin and half is
Glossy on the
glossy.
back.
I did notice
Okay.
that.
All right.
It kind of fades in right
Right
here on the
there,
back.
yeah.
Which, okay,
Some people
so
are calling you out if you're not drinking.
people, oh, I am drinking.
I
And
am.
everybody knows that I do not drink very often fancy beer like this Coors Light right here. People that follow my channel.
We
know.
have three hard fast rules in the shop.
What's that?
One is keep it classy.
Okay.
2, keep it sexy.
Okay.
And 3 is I think I mixed those 2 rules up, switch them around.
All I
They're
know
good
is
rules.
I'm in Denver, so I'm
Yeah.
drinking Denver beer.
Yes. Okay, so moving right along. What else we got?
I also like the fact that it was about 2 degrees neck angle or something.
Yeah, right around 2-degree neck angle.
So I'm of the opinion
Mm-hmm.
that flat guitars shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah,
More or less.
Yeah.
That's my, even if it's a telly, even if it's a
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
I like it bent. I like it bent in the middle.
Chris and I have talked a lot about that.
I do.
How most Fender necks should probably have a little bit of an angle,
Yeah. Yep.
especially jazz masters.
Yep. And if you're too cheap,
Mhm.
or if you're too broke,
Mhm.
or if you don't have any options,
Yeah.
little piece of cereal box right in there.
Or you can send your guitar to us and we'll put an angle in the neck
Ooh.
pocket for you. Yeah. So this actually has a bolt-on neck, but dig where the screws are. They're way down here
Mhm.
under the pickup. So the neck actually goes underneath the neck pickup.
That's cool. I noticed
Yeah.
that on a couple of these bodies laying around here. that You
Yeah.
have a really long neck tendon.
Yep,
I
yep,
like that.
yeah.
It's very cool.
I am a firm believer that neck construction techniques have way more to do with what the guitar does sonically than what it's made from. Obviously, you can't make a Les Paul sound like a Telecaster, 7 days of the week, but I do think that necks need to be made a
And
certain
you
way.
got what, 10, 12?
The one true and holy neck headstock angle is 7 degrees.
Oh, 7.
Yes, and that came from my one of my all-time favorite guitar makers, Dan Armstrong, who used the
I
7.
love it. I like the peg head design.
Thank you.
I like it all. I like it.
Thank you.
This is a cool guitar.
Now, some people are going to go, hey, how come you only have 3 screws holding that on? The screw that's directly under the pickup is actually, it's a real-life screw or bolt going into a threaded insert in the neck. So that's what's really
Oh, I
the
know.
lion's share of holding that.
It's not gonna fall off.
No.
And I would imagine if you Townsended it, it would not come off.
I can tell you what happens if you
I know.
Townshend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back and watch the video from
Uh-huh.
last week.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about what else. Is there
Okay.
any other questions we got before we
No,
move?
not on
I'm
that.
gonna put this down before I scratch it.
Okay.
Somebody said, I trust both of you. Honest opinion on Alumitones.
You first.
Okay, I think the Alumitones look rad. Now, that's my first blush on the Alumitones. Second blush is they're not as cool as the DiMarzio Super Distortion. But that's my favorite, all-time favorite guitar pickup ever. Will you grab that guitar with the DiMarzio Super Distortion, Chris?
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
My first take is everybody on my channel
Mhm.
knows like clarity and top end sparkle is a
Okay.
thing for me.
Okay,
I
all right.
really like that. And honestly, I haven't played it enough to have an opinion.
Okay.
But I will say they are really big sounding. Like they have balls to them, like big time.
I knew a guy in the early '90s who had an Angle amp and he had a Jim Kelly amp.
Oh, yeah.
Now the Jim Kelly was basically a basement circuit, all tube, and was 100 million pounds, and it was rad. And his Angle was all sorts of switches and knobs and lights and shit, and it was really cool. I liked the Jim Kelly because it was more visceral. It kicked you in the nuts. The Angle was good, but it seemed a little sterile to me. And I think that's the difference between, I go for that kind of 70s tone.
Okay.
So to me, the DiMarzio Super Distortion, or to listen to Larry, the DiMarzio Super Distortion is my favorite pickup in the whole world, especially if you only have one. Give this one a try. Plug it in, and it's, so we're not going to change the amp at all.
Are you gonna pop me? I'm gonna.
No, you're on
Okay,
standby.
okay.
So yeah. So the DiMarzio Super Distortion is, to me, is just the. Okay, ready? Yeah.
I already like it better. It's tight and
There's just something about
It's
it that,
good.
like, if you liked everything that you liked in high school, was probably recorded with the DiMarzio Super Distortion.
you know what it makes me want to play? Not that. I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
I know.
Anyway,
Was that Kiss?
no.
That was amazing. Total. Yeah.
That's what it makes me want to play.
Yeah.
Like
Joe
this guitar.
Jet. Yeah.
This guitar actually is. So I have another. I'm gonna drop another one of my other guitar theory bombs.
Okay.
on
All
you.
right. I love it.
I think every person,
Mhm.
for some period of time in their life, should own at least one guitar with only one pickup in it.
Yeah. Well, single pickup guitars are cool.
Because it teaches you like so. I don't know. I don't know. I love it. It
So-
hasn't taught me.
So imagine like this guitar through a JCM 800, like everything's dying. That to me is like the ultimate
I
guitar.
want to play this all day.
Well,
This is awesome.
so that's our Challenger shape, which
I like
is,
it.
is our own body design. And Chris and I have made a bunch of these. This is all white Limba, and this white Limba has kind of a story of its own. It's from my secret stash.
I remember
And
you talking about it.
yeah, and once it's gone, it's gone. But it's all vertical grain, and it's all. when I was going to this lumber yard and buying it, and I started buying it about 5 years ago, and I went there and I'm like, do you have any white Limba? And they're like, yeah, sure. So they pulled a bunch of it out. They had like, I don't know, a couple hundred board feet. And the guy who brought it out to me, he's like, I've worked here for 10 years. I've never pulled this. This was buried in the back. It has never been pulled out. And I'm like, I'll buy it all. So yeah, eventually I did. But this isn't hollow. It's not chambered or anything, and it's super light. What is it? Weighs less than
6.6
yeah,
pounds.
yeah.
It doesn't have. I can't check my eyeliner though.
No,
we
it
can
doesn't
make
have-
that modification. if
Yeah,
you
and we can put a bottle opener in it too.
Super chat from Doug.
Doug,
What do you think, Dylan? Should I buy the reveal guitar?
That
now
is.
hold on, wait, Doug. There's 2 more reveal guitars coming that you might. I don't want to discourage you, but if you want like the coolest of the cool, I love the green one. I love the green guitar, and I'm not going to be bummed out if nobody buys it right away because I'm looking forward to having some inventory for a while. The next 2 guitars that we reveal, Doug's probably going to buy them, and he's probably going to buy them like that day. They're that bitchin'. So, anyway. So, Doug, unless you want to buy 3 guitars, don't buy the green guitar. Just saying. Throwing it out.
He'd probably do a deal on it.
Well, okay.
I know Doug. enough
I'm willing
know.
to wheel and deal on the green guitar. The next 2, I am not going to make any deals. They're that killer. Yeah. Yeah. So for me.
Short answer, that thing is awesome, and I would buy it.
I
but
love
don't have
that
room.
guitar. Yeah. So my thing is, to me, like when I remember when I was auditioning for bands like back in the day, I'd be like, they'd be like, well, what kind of stuff are you into? And I'm like, I'd like to say I'm into everything from AC/DC to ZZ Top, but really, I just like those 2 bands. And to me, the DiMarzio Super Distortion pretty much screams those 2 bands. You know what I mean?
That's good.
So-
No, this is fun. This
yeah.
this guitar. is
If you were
fun.
into like technical kind of metal stuff, maybe like, you know, the angle or the with the Alumitones would probably be ideal.
The green guitar screams to me. What's the radius on the fretboard?
10.
Okay, so maybe it's a little curvy for this,
Mhm.
but
Oh yeah, if it was 16 or
if
something.
it was 16, or 12 or 14 or 16, that thing screams jazz fusion tone. Like if you played it clean and put a bunch of weird like Tosin Abasi effects on it, like it would be a proper jazz fusion.
Yeah, I think my guitar player came over yesterday and was playing this. He's like, I like the clean tone better than the
Agreed.
the buzz tone.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
And the amp that we're playing this through is Mesa Boogie, so you know it's got great clean and great vocal
It's
tracks,
good.
so,
It's,
yeah.
I love
What's the
it.
price on that?
What's that?
What's the price on that?
This one is actually 22, I think. 22.5. It's actually available on the website right now. So yeah,
And it's got a new pickguard.
it does have a new pickguard. We made a new pickguard shape with kind of a swoosh. Yeah,
I like it.
I love it. So yeah, the Challenger is like if you said, Matt, we're gonna buy every single one of the guitars that you make, just start cranking them out. They'd all be Challengers. I love that
Really?
guitar. Yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah.
And then
And normally
you
they
can
come
put
with
whatever
2,
you want.
Yeah.
Do
Normally we have 2 pickups. They're all bound maple tops. Like the last one that Doug bought, the Speedo Burrito one. It's all hollow and it's got a bunch of
Oh,
black
I
iron
played
paint.
that.
No, you didn't,
Oh.
unless you were at his house recently.
Oh no,
Was
I
the one
played
with all
the
the
first one.
Yeah, that one's a
Really
hollow
light.
one. Yeah, super light.
Oh,
He got the other one that was like it was leopard on top and had pinstripes and gold leaf, and it
saw
was
it.
like a bunch of Rick James stuff. It was so cool. It was far and away the most over the top Challenger we've ever built.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. So, but now the green one is no slouch. I
great.
I don't want to like compare my my babies.
Yeah.
You know what I
get
mean?
it.
But yeah.
They're definitely different audiences, but they
Yep.
are definitely. I would own either of them. I would both.
Yeah. Okay. Moving right along.
Next on the list.
Next on the list, classes.
Oh yeah.
So we've got lots of classes to talk about, and if you can come to the shop, you can come to a class. But if you can't come to the shop, you can come to a class too.
Yep.
Okay. Walk us through it.
Okay, so
And I'm gonna get more. You ready for one?
yeah, I could use another one.
All right.
And I want you to take this guitar.
Okay.
Oh, and then let's do some standby action over here. I don't know how to use your
We'll figure it out.
tubular amplifier. Kempers don't have standby.
There.
Okay, so that's
Oh crap! We got disconnected.
Did we?
Are you guys disconnected too?
No.
All right, we're still going on Dylan's page.
This is about the time when we started having problems yesterday.
Yeah, maybe we're at like a different. Okay.
Is it going again?
I think we're
I think
going.
we're
I don't
going
know.
again.
Sorry, guys. More technical difficulties.
Yep, you're good.
So,
we're too busy getting beer to notice.
That might have been it. Let's try it again.
okay.
Okay, so
Classes.
The two that I'm more involved with.
Okay.
I guess.
You're exclusively involved in.
Yeah. So Monday the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
At what time? I don't even know.
5 Mountain Time.
So 7 Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
I try to go off Eastern time because
Okay.
then everybody knows, for my audience anyway.
Okay.
So it's 5 Mountain time, 7 Eastern time. On Monday, July 6th,
Yep.
we're going to do a class about selecting the correct electronics for your guitar.
Well, what does that mean?
That means, just like you said, if your favorite two bands were
AC/DC and ZZ Top. Yeah.
right, you would not choose the green guitar.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so you're gonna make a pickup selection.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna call Matt and you're gonna have a guitar built, or maybe you have like some old Squires in the
You know
basement.
what would be
and
super
you
cool
wanna-
is if somebody said, I want Matt to build me a guitar, but I want Dylan to do the pickups, and I want to get both guys involved and then like make me the raddest guitar I can possibly.
Well, we also have something else involved. Where's that other thing at?
What other thing?
That
Oh yeah. The single
the
cutaway.
single cut. So maybe we'll bring that over here and we'll talk about how that could be involved with
Okay.
this very thing. So you're trying to make a selection. You have a guitar that you want built, or maybe you have a project at home.
Okay.
You know, on our channel, there's a lot of people with like Squires in the basement that they want to upgrade. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you want a certain sound, but you don't know what pots are supposed to go with what pickups. You don't know what capacitor you should choose. You have no idea where to start with this stuff, and
Mhm.
you have spent hours on the online forums and know nothing. At the
Okay.
end of that,
Which can
pointless
happen,
search, because
yeah.
it can happen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break down how the tone circuit works. We're gonna talk about no load tone pots. We're gonna talk about 500 versus 250K pots.
Okay.
We're gonna talk. Now these are all videos we've made before over a 5-year period.
But
to put it into a couple of hours and
you're distilling it down
yes,
to
and
yeah.
say, okay, hopefully when you leave this class and you call Matt and want a guitar built, or you're modifying one, or you're looking at something that maybe you're buying used or whatever, you'll be able to make a proper purchasing decision on all those little components.
Okay.
And
So what
put
do you
that
get
back
on day
together.
2?
On day 2, we're gonna teach. That's Tuesday,
Yeah.
July 7th.
7. Yep.
At 5 o'clock Mountain, 7 o'clock Eastern time. We're gonna do a class on how to make pickups. I make pickups for a living. That's my job.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to make some pickups, and we're going to talk about the basics of pickup building, what goes into it, why humbuckers do what they do versus single coils do what they do.
Okay.
And we're going to talk all about that, and I'm going to actually bring a bunch of parts, and I don't know if it's going to be for comic relief. I don't know if people are actually going to want to actually learn this.
I know
stuff.
a guy who wants to get in on the action.
yes.
He's right there, Rocky
Woo!
Balboa.
So I think what we're going to do
Okay.
is we're going to actually bring my pickup winder,
Cool.
and we're going to bring some wire, and we're going to let some people make a mess. Maybe we're going to tangle up some stuff.
I know Jesse
I
wants
don't
to
know.
do one. Monkey wants to do it. Shit, we dropped off again, Chris.
Oh no.
Jeff
Get it going again.
Child says he made it back. Very cool is still going on. I hope you had an easy trip. More for the liquor fund.
Liquor
Thank you.
fund.
Thank you.
More for the Popeyes fund, because you're gonna so owe me Popeyes when this is done, dude. we continue to have issues. So
Yeah,
anyway,
it's popping off and on.
I don't know what's
Anyway, so we're gonna try to make some pickups, and
Awesome.
even if we don't actually succeed in making pickups, I hope that people by the end of this class understand a little bit more about what goes into it. And again, like the whole goal of what we do on our channel is, hopefully that when people get done watching our stuff, they have an idea so that when they go to make a purchasing decision, it takes some of the headache out of that.
Okay.
And so if you knew what was going into a pickup or how it worked and what each of the parts did and
we're up again.
and how it affected everything. Now we're back up. How it affected everything.
Yeah,
then
we're having the same problem we had yesterday. It's at about the same time too.
Yeah, maybe it's your phone. Anyway,
Yeah,
so you
maybe.
guys are still going though?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do. I think it's gonna be
Now I'm
awesome.
a real tightwad. How
Okay.
much would this amazing service cost me if I wanted to just go to one class?
I don't know. You put the prices up.
I know. So
15 bucks.
$15.99 for one class. Let's do it again, Chris. $15.99 for one class, or you can do both classes for $21.99.
Ooh, that's a pretty good deal.
It's a pretty good deal. So it looks like Chris and I are out of the race
I'm
when
gonna-
it comes to.
Hang on, I'm gonna
You're gonna do some.
hit the button when it's time.
When it says reconnect.
Yeah.
We have a really sophisticated studio, you guys here. This is the.
Yours is better than mine today. This is pretty good.
No, we've been like cutting in and out, and yeah. So
Okay.
anyway, for people who are watching the Texas Toast channel, you can see these videos from Dylan for the low price of $15.99 for one, $21.99 for two. The best part about it is, you can watch these videos over and over and over and over and over again, and you can stop them, you can pause them, or while you're doing the class, if you go, hey, I want to know what a 0.47 capacitor does versus a 0.22 capacitor.
Mhm.
And we can ask you that question while we're doing it. You can explain all that stuff as we're going.
One of
Or-
the things I meant to ask you, you don't
Yeah.
have a whiteboard around here, do you?
Hell yeah, I do.
We're gonna, oh, right on. We're gonna do it old school, like
Okay.
old school back in the day. Dylan Tuck Stone was
Yep.
literally a whiteboard with
Perfect.
dry erase markers. So that's what we're gonna do.
So the neat thing about all the online classes that we do, it's going to be through Texas Toast page. But if you buy the class, you'll get a link to the classes, and they're going to be what, a couple hours?
Yeah, a
probably?
couple hours a piece.
You can watch the videos, and if you want to watch them like all in one shot, you can. If you want to watch them all in one shot and all in one shot again, you can. If you want to watch 15 minutes here, 15 minutes 3 months from now, you can. You have the code, you can do whatever you want.
Awesome.
So, and if you decide you can be available for that, you can sign up now. Or if you decide you can want to sign up a year from now, we can do that too.
Cool.
It's just that easy.
So you'll be able to actually buy these later.
Why not?
It makes sense to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
So,
I dig it.
lots of people have signed up already, and it's going to be a really fun time. So if you want to sign up too, it's under online classes at texastoastguitars.com, and we can give you guys. Well, we can't really give you the link. It's texastoastguitars.com. Online classes. There you go. That's
Cool.
the link. Yeah. It's easy. It's easy to find.
And then for everybody on my channel, we'll put the link in the description after we're done with all this. I'll put it on.
We're going to be too drunk to put that in ours.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, what else do we want to talk about? There's one more thing.
What's the one more thing?
Cutoffs.
Like cut off shorts?
Yes. No, cut off pants into shorts. I'm a huge fan. I haven't been wearing cutoffs at all this year. But starting for our class in July, I'm going to be wearing, now they're not just cutoffs. Yeah, you got it. They're Daisy Dukes. You can see the pockets and shit. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. And yeah, so just throwing it out there. You don't have to, but if you've got some jeans that you want me to customize for you, I'd be happy to do that.
Oh, man.
I offer that service.
I didn't know that was included.
Oh, it's not included, but it's a thing.
I have-
It's a service that we provide.
I
Yeah.
mean, how many miles is it out here? 1,200 or something we drove?
No cutoffs?
And I did not know that this was part of
Oh,
it.
it's a
This is-
thing.
This is good.
Oh, it's a thing.
So,
Have you ever heard of 60 Cycle Hum, that Ryan guy's
Oh,
thing?
yeah, Ryan, yeah.
He was on here for a while.
Oh,
I
was
haven't seen
he?
him here recently, but
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
We did a cutoff cam at the NAMM show last
Oh my
summer,
God.
and like we were comparing cutoffs, and he's tall.
Yeah, yeah.
So his cutoffs were like regular. You can't buy shorts anymore. You can just buy like longs. They're not quite pants, but they're not really shorts. And because when I wear shorts, I want to wear shorts. So I have to like get regular shorts and hack them back. And so I started to wear cutoffs because I like that whole 70s, that whole like, that's kind of where I grew up and where I live. So yeah, so wearing cutoff jeans, and they're not jorts. Everybody thinks they're jorts. I'm like, no. Jorts are like jean shorts that have a hem and everything. That's not the same.
No.
No, I want frayed, and I roll the thing up and like the pockets show through. They're rad, dude.
Yeah, Ryan says cutoffs are just comfortable.
That's right. Oh, Ryan's still
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I got a
cutoff cam was
super
so
chat
much fun.
for impromptu belt sander race.
Oh, we forgot all about that. So, get your belt sander ready.
Okay,
I bought an RC car.
I know.
It's good.
Now, if my belt sander crashes into your RC car, it's gonna wreck it. If
I don't
if
care.
your RC
I
car
don't care.
crashes into my belt sander, it's not gonna phase it.
Oh, I don't care. No
Okay.
doubt.
Are
That
you-
has been a constant thing. About once a week, somebody on my channel is like,
I've seen it.
somebody is like, belt sander race.
Well, so we used to race Chris's Wind Up Evil Knievel stunt cycle versus my belt sander.
Oh, that's pretty.
And I want to say we crashed into your Evil Knievel one and wrecked it one time, right? You have three. So.
Yeah, we didn't break it completely,
But
but
we came close to
yeah,
like
we hurt him.
grinding a big.
I got a bunch of hop-up parts that I need to put into my Evil Knievel window.
Well, see, that's the thing. I put new tires on my RC car, and they're a little bigger. So I need to do some tests with top
I
speed.
put a
with
36 grit belt on my belt sander,
Woo!
and we're ready to race. We are ready to race.
That's gonna be good.
I'm thinking like we should out on the street here at night. There's no one there. We could like light fires on the street for anybody cares, and we could do all sorts of crazy shit.
Sounds good.
JJ the boss from Memphis Street Outlaws is gonna be here.
Oh, really?
No, I just.
Oh.
But it'd be cool if he was, and he could like do the. he could do. What if he showed up? I don't know. And he could do the arm drop belt sander race versus your RC car. It'd
pretty
be
awesome.
cool. It'd be cool.
I can't believe we almost forgot about that.
Oh, well, this is only day one. This is day one.
This is day
stuff.
one.
We got, yeah.
We've
yeah.
literally only been here. We're actually not even here yet. I'm down in Colorado Springs and drove
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And we've only been here literally like 2 hours.
A couple 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. We're just getting started.
We're just getting wound up, and we've got probably 2 weeks worth of good shit coming.
I think so. I think it's gonna
Maybe
be good.
more. I don't know. My liver's gonna be working overtime. Good gravy. All right.
Awesome.
What else is on your list? I'm done with my list.
No, I had pretty much the same list that you had, and I think it's gonna be awesome. Just
Okay.
make sure you go. I'll make sure the link. I'll put it right as soon as we're done. I'll put the link to the Texas Toast site where you could go get these classes.
Could you do me a favor? Could you put one more link in there?
Yeah.
Could you put a link to the Brian Nutter GoFundMe page? It's kind of a personal project
Sure.
of mine to help Brian Nutter, a friend of mine, pay his medical bills. He tore a hole in his esophagus. It's bad, and he's gone through easily a dozen surgeries in the last 4 or 5 months, and he's bouncing back and he's doing awesome. But if there's anything that you guys can do, everybody knows that Texas Toast, but if anyone watching on Dylan Talks Tone wants to help out, superhero guitar player and guitar builder, my friend Brian Nutter, I'll send you the link to his GoFundMe page.
Okay.
You'd be really helping out a bunch.
No,
even a
absolutely.
couple bucks
Yeah,
really goes a
absolutely.
long way, you guys. So that's the thing.
Cool.
We're doing our entry for the Great Guitar Build Off 2020.
Yeah.
All the money that we raise goes to the Brian Nutter
Oh, that's
medical bills.
really
So
cool.
yeah,
That's really
yeah, and he would do it for us.
Yeah.
In fact, I know he would do it for us. So anyway, yeah, please help out if you can. So
Awesome.
all right.
That's it. That's all I know.
Well, guys, life is short. You might as well have a cool guitar. You might as well have awesome pickups wound by Dylan. I don't know. It's Monday. What do you expect me to blow your mind? What's going on? Who won the thing?
I don't know. We have to take a look at the end.
I'm just gonna assume that we did.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, Dylan, it's really great to have you here. I'm looking forward to all the great shit that we come up with. And stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more videos from Dylan and myself and Chris and everybody. There's gonna be so many people here. It's gonna be nuts. So we're done. Let's just wrap this up. Well, let's put a fork in us. We're done. See you guys next time.